Hello and welcome, you crazy people. My name is Jay, and well, this is either good news or bad news depending on your point of view, but Lion Rampant, the imports distributor for Asmodee, have leaked so many units and reveals that would have come for Star Wars Legion, or that are coming for Star Wars Legion. Now, this site is pretty much confirmed it's owned by Asmodee, and they also spoke about the new flying tank, the new flying thing for, you know, the rebels and the separatists and stuff like that. So that was confirmed. These are basically confirmed. So if you're like, oh, let's just wait and see, it might not be real, it is real. All right, we're just gonna have to accept that. Oh my god, it's a lot of announcements. Wow. It's not like, I guess maybe I'm overselling it, but let's just go through. All I've gone on Rampant and searched embargoed. Sneaky way of getting these. Obviously, somebody got there before me, but they've added some new stuff, and we'll go through about what the actual units are, because I personally didn't recognize some of them, but I'm not a massive Star Wars fan, if that makes sense. The IG 100 Mana Guards, they're confirmed September. We already have it. It's pretty much the announcements for what seem to be most of the year now. Then we've got the DSD-1 Dwarf Spider Droids. They're in two different languages, so one's the English version and the other one's the French version. They are a French company, after all, is Asmodee. Then the NRN99 Persuader class tank droid unit. Then there's a super tactical droid unit. Then we've got, I'm not 100% sure what this is, the infantry support unit. A little bit vague, but you know, we'll see what it is. I don't know how you say this, but I know it's Wookiee related. It's the Radar Nasp Photocraft. We also have the Wookiee Warriors. Now, I think you might be thinking we already have Wookiees, and we do. That's probably for the Republic. Yeah, the whole thing. The Wookiees are probably for the Republic. And Grandmaster Yoda. I mean, that is a lot of announcements, quite frankly, to be leaked. We'll speak about how this is getting leaked and how it really needs to stop, but yeah, in a second. But let's just go through what some of these are. They're not in any order because I just searched them. This is the Persuader class tank droid. I don't know what this is in, but my god, it's cool. Like, this looks really steampunky. Somebody's made a version of it here and it looks incredible. Yeah, I don't know what that is. I'm not sure what it features in, but it looks like it features in a game or something. It looks cool. That's pretty much what you're going to hear me say. We have seen this. This is on the box of the Clone Wars. This also looks cool. This is the Dwarf Spider. Sorry, I'm in the way of some of them, but you get the gist of what it is. The IG Mana Guards, I'm not 100% sure where they feature. Obviously, we know the IG Bounty Hunters. Well, they're apparently in Clone Wars there, but yeah, I don't think I've seen the episode with them in. Maybe I have. I'm not 100% sure. I'm like halfway through Clone Wars. Still very interesting, very cool unit. Cape, that little staticky weapon that I can never remember the name of. The super tactical droids are also coming apparently. I don't know. I don't know what this will be. But it looks interesting. We'll have to wait and see. Then I just tried to see if I could search infantry support unit, see if I could find out anything. I can't really find out what that is. I don't know what that relates to. It's a little bit vague. Once we find out the faction, it'll make a lot more sense. Don't know how you say this. The Radar Nasp Photocraft. This is the Wookiee vehicle. I think this is in the Clone Wars films, the prequel trilogy. I think. Maybe might be in the last one. But yeah, it's definitely Wookiee related. I'm just not 100% sure. I think it's in the Clone Wars TV series as well, but really cool craft, so I'm pretty happy to see it for sure. Most of these feel like Clone Wars era faction stuff, or they're all droids and that kind of thing, rather than say Republican Galactic Empire. Sort of makes sense. They probably need to catch up in the vastness of the units. Obviously, Grandmaster Yoda will probably be, well, Grandmaster Yoda. I don't know if that is going to be when he's younger in the Clone. He's still old in the Clone Wars, isn't he? But do you know what I mean? Like, I don't know what. Maybe he'll be dual faction. I suspect he'll be dual faction for whatever reason. Even though really for the for the Republic, he makes a very brief appearance, shall we say. I'm trying to not spoil it, but I mean, he dies pretty quickly because he's old. But yeah, like, that is some. They are some insane like leaks basically. And as I said, this is owned by Asmodee. They got the LT craft and the the trooper, the rebel trooper thing, that's dual faction, they were listed on here and they have been confirmed. This is, I mean, it's 100% confirmed, guys. There's no point even denying it at this point. You're not living in cuckoo land. You just don't understand. If you don't believe it, you don't understand that this has happened before and this is an official website, because it is. It's 99.9999999%. It's pretty much official. It's a shame to see this, if I'm honest. It's a shame to see this. I keep talking about it. Every time this happens, I'm like, stop the leaks. It's a shame that Asmodee are messing it up for Atomic Mass games. It's a shame that they messed it up for Fantasy Flight games, and that they don't properly get to do the marketing that they wanted to do. Right? Asmodee, Atomic Mass Games were going to do a cool Star Wars streamy convention, Marvel stream in March, probably where they would announce a lot of this stuff. That's going to have the sting taken out of it. And I was like a bit disappointed when we got the 2 vehicles that we got on the other previous stream, but it's not their fault that it leaked. It's the company's fault. But this shouldn't happen. It shouldn't happen that Asmodee themselves are leaking it like this. It's getting to a pathetic point. That's what it is. I don't want to mince my words here. They shouldn't be leaking this so readily and easily themselves. That shouldn't happen, right? They should have, especially not a second time. It's like, fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice. The point is, you can't get fooled again. That's a joke, by the way, for anybody who gets it. But yeah, it shouldn't happen. It shouldn't happen twice. Properly. I think it's sad. Just because, if you take the market, maybe they're leaking it on purpose. Maybe I'm completely wrong. Maybe this is intentional. I would be surprised. I feel like it takes a sting a little bit out of the tail, but I'm not in charge of it. But I really hope they fix it. We have announcements now up until September. Talk about taking the anticipation out of the game. There you have it. We know what's coming. Yeah, that's it. Some incredible stuff. I mean, we don't know the rules. We just have the units. We knew a lot of this stuff would come, like the spider droids and that kind of stuff. We expected. I mean, Yoda. It's nice to see him confirmed, but because he's an obvious omission. But yeah, some of the cool droid stuff looks incredible, and I wouldn't be surprised if there's a few more options for the Rebels and the Empire, because they seem to be missing mostly from that list. But we'll have to wait and see. That's it. That's all I'm talking about. Have a most beautiful day. Like this video. Goodbye.